you would think the Bridge 4 would be playing the Kazuya a lot more. Kazuya had been one of those characters that he'd been running like just on repeat, and it's just one of those characters that everyone kind of feared. And it's funny that I bring that up because it's going to be the first character we see come out of Bridge 4. And maybe this is like his, hey, I forgot how much fun I have on this character. Let me try him out against this Samus and see if I can really put on a show here. Let's see what he does here.
I know they're brothers, but I'm sure that PK, as the older brother, is going to want to son Carter today with this Kazuya.
Yeah, he's trying to be like, okay, I'm cementing my place right here. I gotta start off strong, basically. But we don't know, like, you know, in practice, kind of what goes down if, like, maybe this is a pick that Carter or Deeps doesn't have as much experience against. I mean, I know these guys play, like, you know, at least once a week just couch gaming, so... Oh, man, the sweet spot of that forward smash. A great DI, two great DIs.
And he somehow makes it back to stage on the Samus. We're going to see another big punch. But that's also something you always have to wonder about whenever you've got a battle of the brothers. How much of that just extended experience is going to translate into the matchup? How many little moments are you going to be able to just feel out? You know, considering you have those games against each other, you have all that practice. As what started off as a really explosive stock for the Kazuya has started to settle out. Really, really good chip damage. I love that Deeps isn't being afraid on this Samus. And even though Kazuya got his 100, he got the rage, it's the Samus that sends him to the blast zone first.
Yeah, the good patience on shooting the neutral B, but yeah, takes the stock right back with an up smash. So we're even. 2 stocks apiece.
Still, that's a huge win for Deeps considering how much damage just got dealt at the very start, because you see that stock go in inverse order, and the Samus isn't the one to take it. You've got the extra rage sitting there for the Kazuya. Maybe it's a different story, and this stock's already over.
Oh boy,
but
no jump.
The Kazuya just does what he does best, and that is deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, really... I would have loved to see Carter with like a neutral air dodge through the lasers in the air, because even with no jump, you know, it's kind of an avenue back in. But I think Parker did a great job of kind of keeping him in that place, and that was kind of like a 0 to death. I don't know if it was exact, but that was a fast stock.
Very, very close. Maybe 15% dealt back, if even that much. Now it does seem like the Kazuya is just getting back into form, and this Samus is struggling. Finally, one ability going the other way. Love that idea on the extension, but great read from Bridge Force Kazuya, and definitely showing why it was such a strong part of his roster last season. Now we'll see if he can just finish the job. Gonna use those lasers and finish it off with an up smash. Kazuya taking game number 1.
So I liked Deeps' approach kind of near the end of that. He was keeping his space and using a lot of the projectiles, you know, to kind of keep some more ground on the stage. The thing is like the Kazuya projectile, the neutral B, travels a lot faster. So like, you know, I think Bridge 4 had a chance to kind of move in off of those and like while he's forcing the shield. But as soon as he was up close, I mean, it was really hard. You could see, you know, he was hitting a lot of those combos, the side B, turn around down smash into up smash. It was just, yeah, it was clean. But the Kazuya is now not here. It is gone. So
you just have to deal with the Zelda, the Inkling.
Yeah, you have a scary roster to continue going against if you're Deeps.
So you just have all the scary picks we were talking about before this matchup. Got it.
Yeah, it's rough. However, we've seen how strong Deeps' his Robin is. Don't know if he's gonna bring that out right away. We'll see in just a couple seconds. But we also know he has some other good picks, such as the hero. So I have a feeling this is a good matchup, I think, for both of them. But we do know that Bridge 4 has experience playing the hero and is very wary of what can be done.
I think just some of the trouble always comes down to, like, that side B, that lightning, it always just does way more than you anticipate. Like, the range is always just like 15 pixels wider than you expect. So we'll see if that, you know, experience playing the character does come through. Definitely, you know, appreciating the start that we've seen. Pretty even to go. Just a couple traded back from the hero, as that was almost catching the timing onto the Inkling. And Something else you just got to be wary of here on small battlefield for both of them is just going to be how early, the kill percentages come through. Once I think we get up to the 90-100 range, one F smash from the Inkling will kill. One solid F smash from the hero will kill. Even at 50%, that side B will kill.
Oh my gosh.
God, wait, the hitbox extension from the grenade. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think Bridge4 expected that.
I think that maybe he expected the grenade to stop the animation, but it didn't.
I think you have armor on it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Apparently, yeah.
Looks like it. It feels like
push
it.
him away.
It's not going to finish the job, but here, when you're already such high percent, you've got to worry. When you are using the bits of your MP left, you don't got much of a recovery.
Oh,
barely
wow.
brings it back, just barely had enough. Finally able to get a bit of a recharge, and this has been a fantastic stock back. Looked like he was trying to sneak one back in, not able to finish the channel. As that is going to be the stock snatched back for the Inkling, but still 60% set up. Very, very good start for the side of Deeps.
Yeah, and the bounce comes in pretty nice here because it reflects the oh my god.
He shielded too early.
Yeah.
It must be like some sort of psychology when you see the side B come out, because I feel like it's just so easy to hold shield and just shield the whole thing, but so often we see everyone kind of just like, oh, let go of shield and just die. There's something
really
about
easy
it.
as it seems easy as a spectator, I feel like, but you kind of want to capitalize on it because of the end lag, and it's easy to come out of shield too early, especially because okay, there we saw that a grenade actually hit, so the armor must come at a very peculiar time that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I think it's right in. I think it's the back half once it's already visualized the lightning coming around. I think that's the only moment that it still has some armor on it because it's like the channel is complete. Are gonna see him just barely sneak back and get shut down on the recovery. So this last stock is what it all comes down to. The hero has been first to take the stock each time, has been off of shield drops on the side B. We'll see if that can be the finisher once again. I mean, even though Inkling's only at 36%, I think one more neutral air, one more forward air into a side B, that'll finish it.
Yeah,
that
but this stock has been.
But this has just been a masterclass in spacing for the Inkling so far. As now is where you gotta watch.
I was hoping he was going to edge guard with the side B, but I think he did it too late.
Yeah, he was looking for that angle. Almost worked out with the high recovery. And now
the fake out.
He's hovering black.
It's greedy.
Not close
He's
enough.
relying on the
Wait a
RNG,
second.
but
He misses.
oh my god!
Oh, what did he miss? He misses?
Second chance.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
he
gonna miss
doesn't
again.
F smash.
Doesn't go for the F smash though.
No
this
jump.
is dicey.
No
Gets
jump, no
set
mana.
off by the grenade.
Oh, he barely had enough mana.
He just barely recovered it last second, able to send himself back up to ledge. Both of them rolling right around.
Oh my god.
And somehow the hero's the one who comes out
puddle.
first.
Oh no!
Oh, if that moment could have been a side B, there wasn't enough MP, and it's gonna be the last stock going to Bridge 4. A hard-fought matchup, and it's the Inkling that ends up on top.
that was neck and neck on that last stock. It was
Believe it.
it's just so much back and forth, and truly, I think if Deep's here, you could see if he waited out the up B coming onto stage a little bit longer and didn't get hit by the ink coming up, he would have been able to capitalize perfectly. But it's very unfortunate when you go for that punish too early on the ink because I don't think Bridge 4 wanted to land on stage there.
And it might be one of those things where he might have not known that the up B from the Inkling, when it lands, it kind of creates a little puddle effect that you could get hit by. He might have not known that. He might have just thought, oh,
Right, true.
he's getting punished here. Because it's happened to me a bunch of times against the Inkling.
Right, it's also just the stress of the battle, right? It's last stock you're looking to punish as quick as you can, and even though you know it, it's not coming to you in that moment.
Yep.
So, quick transition into our next match. We're seeing the famed Robin from the side of Deeps. I feel like that's pretty expected. He's down 0-2 in the series. He's gonna bring out his
no
his
Zelda
crutch.
though.
Not his crutch, sorry, his all-star.
Maybe there's a little bit of
if you will.
brotherly
Yes.
let's have some fun and not bringing out the Zelda to close out the set.
He's like, we'll bring out the Zelda if we need her. I think that's kind of the approach that Bridge 4 is going to take to this matchup. But already Lucario, Again, it has had its moments. It has had some great highlights, but as we saw, just some great spatial awareness on this Robin for the side of Deeps. It has been the ace for a reason, has found a lot of clutch moments, and if you are going to start a comeback, it's going to be on this character.
Yep, I absolutely agree. And I think the Lucario has been pretty good. Maybe this is a, I'm up 2-0. I want to, get a little bit more mid-league experience with the character. Perhaps pad the stats a little bit if he's looking to get a win. There we see the first stock taken with forward smash from across the stage. So now you're in a precarious position if you're Deeps, because against the Lucario, he's just got this aura built up. Does a lot of damage. And if Deeps doesn't get the kill soon, then it's going to be quite a bit to make up from. See 25 quick from the Aura Sphere on the other side of the stage. A grab does like 18%. I mean, this is tough. Oh, and the Thoron gets canceled right there. That's tough.
That is very, very tough. And the back throw not killing either. Not going to find the spike. And every second this Lucario's allowed to stay alive, it just is so dangerous. Glad the Aura Sphere didn't land there. And
good
somehow
coverage
there's going to be a
on the down
pixel that catches the Lucario's toes, and that'll be a stock back for Deep. So we've got a match on our hands.
I mean, 65, 70, 80% now. It's a little bit to come back from. He's on the back foot here. We have seen strength from the Robin. I think it's definitely possible. You get some of those double fireball combos. He's a little high on the Arc Thunder. But if he keeps his space here and doesn't let Lucario get in close, oh, there's the double fireball combo into the upper.
Oh, that's a good.
Perfect.
That's exactly what he needed. It brings us right back to even. And of course, for the Lucario, he's perfectly fine with that as a very well-timed counter. We'll seal the deal.
Hold on.
Forward smash does not kill. A very good DI from Bridge 4.
Oh,
Did really
Now
like
there it
that
is.
idea of going for the up smash.
oh my
Great DI.
gosh.
Oh, that will kill though.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
punishes the
definitely-
recovery from Lucario, keeping you in place for just a little bit. And now we're about even.
Yeah, if you get Lucario there though, you'd want to not exactly start the up B completely, horizontal to the Robin, knowing that you could get hit by the laser.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Ooh.
It's a learning
arc.
experience
Oh, the book.
for this matchup. I think it's the first time we've seen it so far in the league. So certainly going to continue to see different niche interactions start to pop up as we continue throughout the season. Do like that high recovery, taking out these options. And, oh man, each time he's going for that drain, just not quite able to lock on. Now it is going to come down to, can you get one more of those strings into the right finish? Because you're always playing with fire as you're getting that Lucario into kill percentage.
Uh-oh.
Not going to be any sword for a couple moments. That double fire certainly doing a lot of damage. We're going to see the Arc Light, Arc Thunder still going wide. Both of them
They just
smashing in
forward
opposite,
smashed.
directions. I think whoever landed that one would have gotten the kill with it.
Ooh,
It
you're
was like
holding too
it was,
long.
it was like trains passing silently in the night.
Exactly. Here it comes. Both players at 100. Bridge 4. In the sweep. Not gonna get a clang. That Aura Sphere goes through, and you can see it on his face. That's a really painful way to go down, as it is a clean sweep in this Battle of the Brothers.